Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox fan coming to you from Al Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. Take 2 seems to be going better than take 1. And we're going to continue with our Denny McLain Bob Gibson challenge using Strat-O-Matic baseball. 1968, Denny McLain. Detroit Tigers will be taking on the 2017 Minnesota Twins and Ervin Santana. This is Denny McLain's 9th start. Denny McLain in 1968 was 31-6. In the year of the pitcher. With a 1.96 earned run average, striking out 280. Bob Gibson in the year of the pitcher, and that his 9th start is up on the channel, was 22-9 with a 1.12 earned run average, striking out 268. They'll be taking on the 12 best Major League Baseball teams of 2017, home and away for 24 starts. Let's see how the year of the pitcher does in 2017. As you can see, the teams from 2017, Arizona, Boston, Chicago Cubs, Cleveland Indians, Colorado, Houston, Los Angeles Angels, Los Angeles Dodgers, Milwaukee Brewers, Minnesota Twins, New York Yankees, and Washington Nationals. Also in the chat, I've put a link to Out of the Ballpark 19, Sandy Koufax versus Barry Bonds. That's the 1966 Sandy Koufax versus the 2001 Barry Bonds in an epic clash for the ages. My second screen is not working. If you can hear me in the chat, please acknowledge, because this has been a cursed stream already. Bear with me a moment. We're going to get to the starting lineups. Well, all right. This could be a silent movie for all I know. Let's just check this out quick. Herb Pilgrim's in the chat. Clinton Parks. Beatles Eternally. They say, yeah, we can hear you. All right, well, I have no second screen, so I'm just going to go to the ball game. Hope all is well, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Denny McLain's 9th start. Due up for the visiting 68 Tigers, their starting lineup, playing shortstop Mickey Stanley. And he batted .259, 11 home runs, 60 ribbies. Batting second, Al Kaline. He's in right field. .287, 10 homers, 52 ribbies. Batting third in left field, Willie Horton. .285, 36 home runs, 85 RBI. Batting fourth, playing first base, Norm Cash, .263, 25 homers, 63 ribbies. Batting fifth, doing the catching, Bill Freehan, .263, 25 homers, 84 RBI. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Jim Northrup, .264, 21 round trippers, 90 runners driven in. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Gates Brown, .370, 6 homers, 15 ribbies. The designated hitter is used in this project, as our goal is to see how far and how many wins we can get for our 68 pitchers, McLain and Gibson. Batting eighth, we dropped him in the lineup from 1 to 8 because he's struggling in this project, Dick McCullough, .249, 16 home runs, 56 ribbies. Batting ninth, playing third base, Don Wirt, 12 homers, 37 ribbies, 200 batting average. As Herb Pilgrim says, go Tigers! On the mound for the 2017 Minnesota Twins, Ervin Santana, 16-8, 3.28 earned run average. Gave up 31 gopher balls. That's on pace with Denny McLain, who gave up 30. Behind the plates, Castro, -2 arm. Mauer's at first. Dozer's at second. Polanco's at short. And Sano is at third. Rosario's in left with a -2 arm. Buxton is in center with a -3 arm. And Kepler is in right with a -1 arm. That is a solid throwing outfield. Mike Stanley goes to the plate now. I mean Mickey Stanley, not Mike Stanley. He was a catcher. Mickey Stanley in this project, batting .290, 1 home run, 1 ribby. He's playing shortstop, so we can get Northrup's bat in the lineup. So we give up some defense for some offense. Actually, a lot more offense. Their shortstop couldn't hit his way out of a paper bag. So Stanley's looking for the 4-1 column. Here's the first pitch by Ervin Santana. And Stanley gets a 5-6 for Mickey Stanley. 5-6 off the Santana card. 5-6. That's a fly ball out to right. Kempler's there. He makes the catch. 1 down. So it seems whoever hits in that leadoff spot, it's cursed. Al Kaline steps to the plate. Kaline in the project batting .393, 1 home run, 2 ribbies. Kaline's looking for the 2-4 column. Castro sets the target. Here's the pitch to Kaline, and it is a 4-6 Kaline column, 4-6. And that's going to be a strikeout. Curveball. Caught him looking. So 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Willie Horton. Horton, the project, 179 at batting average, 2 homers, 4 ribbies. Looking to break out of that slump. Right-handed power-hitting left fielder. He's looking for the 3-4 column. Ervin Santana picks up the sign from Castro. Here's the pitch to Horton, and he gets a 2-6 to Horton off his card. Not a column of choice, though, 2-6. But he works a walk, so he battles Santana for a walk. Keeps the inning alive for Norm Cash. The first baseman is batting .267, 2 homers, 5 ribbies. He's looking for the 3-4 column. Here's the pitch from Santana. He gets a 5, so it's going to be off the 5 column Santana card. 5-6. 5-6. Horton will be off on contact with 2 outs. And that's a fly ball out to left field. Rosario's there. And he makes the catch, side retired. The walk doesn't hurt. Let's give you the Minnesota Twins lineup of 2017. Leading off, playing second base, Brian Dozier. 269, 34 home runs, 93 ribbies. Batting second, playing right field, Max Kepler. 243, 19 home runs, 69 runners driven in. Batting third, playing first base, Joe Mauer, 305, 7 home runs, 71 ribbies. Batting fourth, playing third base, Miguel Sano, 264, 28 ribbies, 28 homers, 77 ribbies. Oh, my dyslexia is kicking in tonight. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Kenny's Vargas, 253, 11 home runs, 41 ribbies. Batting sixth, playing left field, Eddie Rosario, 290, 27 homers, 78 RBI. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco, 256, 13 round trippers, 74 runners knocked in. Batting eighth, doing the catching, Jason Castro, 242, 10 home runs, 47 ribbies. Batting ninth, playing center field, Byron Buxton, 253, 16 home runs, and 51 runners driven in. Brian Ritchie's joined us in the chat. How are you, Brian? Hope all is well. Check him out in APA, if you're on Twitter, APA Replay. He has a APA tournament going on. Actually, just finished that up, I believe. And he has an out of the ballpark tournament going on, and he's also doing the 19. He just finished the 1979 World Series using out of the ballpark 19. So his Twitter handle is Appa Replay. Thank you for joining us, Brian Ritchie. So here's Dozier at the plate, and here's the man everyone's come to see in this project, Denny along with Bob Gibson. Denny McLain in 1968, the year of the pitcher, 31 wins, 6 losses, earned run average 1.96 in 41 starts. He gave up 31 gopher balls and struck out 280. He is 5-3 in the project in 8 starts. 2.43 earned run average. He's pitched 67 innings, given up 52 hits, 7 walks, struck out 62, but he's given up 8 gopher balls. When he's on, he's very good. When he's not on, he's so-so. Behind the plate is Freehand -2 arm. Cash at first, McCullough at second, Stanley at short, Wirt at third. Horton in left with a -2 arm. Very poor range. Northrup's in center with a -1 arm, and K-Line's in right with an excellent arm of -3. Dozier's looking for the 3-4 column. Here's the pitch from Denny McLain to Dozier, and he gets a column of choice already, 3-5. So Dozier will see a pitch to hit here. Can he take advantage of the situation? 3-5 to Dozier, and he strikes his ball well. And that is a 4. And that's going to be a triple. So Dozier greets Denny McLain quite rudely as he triples over Northrup's head to dead center as it's off the wall. And by the time Northrup chases it down, Dozier's standing on third. The only good thing you can say about that, it wasn't a home run. So the Twins strike quickly. I am managing the Tigers. The Strat-O-Matic PC engine managing the Twins, and let's just double check that. And that is correct. Excellent. All right, so here comes Max Kempler. He is a C bunter, our infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Kempler looking for the 2-4. McLain looking for a strikeout. He rocks and fires, and he deals Kempler a 2-5 again. McLain's going to give a pitch to hit here. It's a 2-5 to Kempler, column of choice, runner at third. And Kempler drives that ball right center field. No one's getting to that. Dozier easily scores from third. He could roll in, and it's 1-0 Twins as Kempler's on second base. So the Twins have come out and struck McLain quite hard. A triple and a double, and here comes Joe Mauer. Twins looking to hit for the cycle as a team in this inning. Mauer, excellent hitter, looking for the 1-4 column. Freehand sets the target. Here's the pitch to Joe Mauer, and McLain deals Mauer a 4 again, column of choice. 4-10. McLain's being treated quite rudely here in Minnesota, known for their supposedly hospitality. So that's a 4-10 for Mauer. Will it produce fruit? He strikes this ball hard. And that's a 7. That's going to be a single. So 3 consecutive hits off Denny McLain. It could be a 2-0 game here. Will they wave Kempler on? 1-14 base runner. The ball's hit very hard to Al Kaline, -3 arm. 1-12. The runner is safe. We're throwing for the lead runner. Need a high roll. And the K-Line throws out Kempler at the plate. Freehand blocked it, applies the tag. We roll an 18. So K-Line helps out Denny McLain by cutting down Kempler. So finally, the Tigers record an out. Who would have guessed it or bet it? That had to be a 100,000 to 1 shot for the first out, someone being thrown out at the plate with Denny McLain on the mound. So 1-0, 1 out. Mauer's at first. So far, the Twins have tripled, doubled, and singled. And Miguel Sano is at the plate. And he had 28 home runs. If he homers, they've hit for the cycle. He's looking for the 2-4 column. He instead gets a 3 column off Denny McLain and a 7, so it's not a column of choice. It's off the Sano card, but not a column of choice, so that's a 3-7. McLain finally makes a pitch, hopefully. And he does. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chase the curve. So 2 outs, and McLain could get out of this cheaply. He's been hit quite hard in this inning. Mauer's at first. Cash holding him on. He'll be off on contact. Here comes Kenny's Vargas. Vargas had 11 home runs. He's looking for the 2-4 column. Freehand wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch from McLain. And Vargas is dealt a 6-9. So off the Denny McLain card, 6 column and a 9. Ground ball to Stanley at short. Doesn't have really good range here. This is where it could hurt us. And it's a 7. And that's going to be a base hit. And now let's check for an error. That's a 10. No errors. So the ball, Stanley dives for it. Gets by him into left. And Mauer will be held up at second. So that's where that comes. We put Stanley in for offense, but his defense is not that good at short. So 2 outs, 2 on, and Edwin Rosario with 27 homers in 2017. If he homers, they've hit for the cycle in the inning. Remember, triple, double, single. Rosario's looking for the 2-4 column. Here's the pitch from McLain to Rosario, and it is a 6-5. So McLain looks to make a pitch here on his 6 column and the 5. 2 outs, 2 on. And that's a fly ball lifted out to Horton in left. He glides towards it, makes the catch, side retired. So McLain gives up 4 hits, but he gets out quite cheaply, only 1 run. We go to the top of the second, 1-0 Twins. Due up for the Detroit Tigers, Freehand, Northrup, and Brown. Bill Freehand in the project, batting .207, no homers, 6 ribbies. Ervin Santana is ready to rock and roll. Freehand looking for the 2-4 column. Here's the pitch from Santana, and he's going to make his pitch. It's a 1-8. A 1-8 off the Freehand card, not a column of choice. 1-8. And he's jammed. That's going to be a pop out to short, and Polanco on the outfield grass will make the catch, 1 away. Here comes Jim Northrup. He has struggled in this project, only batting .129, no home runs, 2 ribbies. Northrup, left-hand hitting batter, off the right hand throwing Ervin Santana. He's looking for the 1-4. Castro wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch from Santana to Northrup, and it is a 5-5 off the Santana card. 5-5 for Northrup. And that's a fly ball out to left. He goes the other way. Rosario on the run coming in, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Now bring up the designated hitter, Gates Brown. He's batting .286 with 1 homer and 2 ribbies. Gates is looking for the 1-3 column. Santana deals to Brown. And again, Santana makes a good pitch here, most likely. It's a 5 column and a 4. 5-4 off the Santana card, looking for a 1-2-3 inning. And this play will be for the catcher, Castro. And the 20-sided dice roll is a 17. So that's another out in front of the plate. He quickly pounces on it. Gates Brown flying down the line. Here's the error check. Does he make the throw? That is a 15. It's a low throw, but scooped out of the dirt by Mauer. Side retired. 1-2-3. Go the Tigers. Due up for the Twins, Polanco, Castro, and Buxton to face Denny McLain. McLain got out of the bottom of the first quite cheaply. He gave up 4 hits, but only 1 run, thanks to Al Kaline throwing Kempler out at the plate. So Polanco is looking for the 3-4 column left-handed batter. McLain's ready to work. He deals to Polanco, and Polanco will get column of choice. It is a 4-9. Denny McLain is not hitting his spots. 4-9. Chance for Polanco here. Swing and a miss. Oh, he missed his pitch. Strike 3. 1 down and left-handed batting catcher. Jason Castro steps to plate. Castro had 10 home runs in 2017. He's looking for the 3-4 column. Freehand goes through the signs. Denny McLain nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Castro. And it is a 3 column of choice for Castro. 3-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 3-3. What it will be most likely is a hit. Well, maybe not. That's an 18. That's an 18. I don't think this is a hit. That's a line shot. McCullough makes a step and a dive to his right, robbing a base hit from Castro. So Denny McLain has been getting some help from his friends. First K-Line and now McCullough, who's been dropped in the batting order, but the defense is still there. So 2 outs, base is empty, and here comes the number 9 batter for the Twins, Byron Buxton. He had 16 home runs in 2017. Buxton looking to catch a bomb here. Looking for the 3-4. Here's the pitch to Buxton. And McLain deals Buxton a 6-8. So off the McLain card, 6-8. Line shot right at Stanley at short. He makes the catch, side retired. They're still hitting the ball quite hard off Denny McLain. But he gets out of it somehow. 1-2-3 again. Thanks for a little help from his friends. Top of the third, 1-0 Twins. Ervin Santana will face McCullough, Wirt, and the top of the order, Mickey Stanley. Dick McCullough is batting 121, no homers, 2 ribbies. He's a C bunter. Twins infield, outfield straight away and normal. McCullough, a left-handed batter. He's looking for the 2-4 column. The windup and the pitch from Santana, and it is a 5-5 off the Santana card, 5-5. And that's going to be a fly ball to Rosario in left. And he makes the catch, 1 away. So Santana has been baffling the Tigers batters so far. And here comes a very weak-hitting third baseman, Don Wirt. But he does have 12 home runs in 68. If he goes yard, he ties it up. He's looking for the 2-4 column. Castro sets the target. Here's the pitch to Wirt. And Santana deals him a 5-6. Again off the Santana card. 5-6. And that's another fly ball, this time to right. Kempler goes back a bit and makes the catch. 2 away. Top of the order, Mickey Stanley. He is 0 for 1. Stanley looking for that 4-1 column. He really wants that 1 column. Santana looks in, nods his head. He kicks and fires. And it's a 4-9. So it's a column of choice for Stanley off the Santana card. 4 and a 9. Can Stanley keep the inning alive here? He'll do better than that. He hits this ball quite hard. That's a 13. As Stanley drives this ball deep. Left center field. Buxton on the run. He's not going to get there. It's high off the wall. And Stanley has a 2-out double. He came a foot away from tying this ball game up. And here comes Al Kaline. Kaline, who threw out Kempler at the plate in the bottom of the first to keep it a 1-run game, now has a chance to tie it up. Kaline's 0 for 1. He's looking for the 2-4 column. Santana takes a deep breath, peeks over his shoulder now, looks in. Castro gives him the sign. Here's the pitch to Kaline, and Kaline has a 3-10 off the Kaline card. 3-10, not a column of choice though. And side is retired as he fouls out to the catcher. So Santana pitches around the 2-out double. We go to the bottom of the third, still 1-0 Twins. Denny McLain back out on the hill. And he'll face the top of the order, which gave him so much problems in the bottom of the first. Dozier, Kempler, and Mauer. Dozier tripled. Kempler doubled. And Mauer singled. Kaline threw Kempler out at the plate as the Twins almost hit for the cycle in the first inning. Dozier looking for the 3-4. McLain looking to deny him this time. Here's the pitch to Dozier. And McLain deals him a 5-2. And this should be a better result for Denny McLain than his first at-bat. 5-2, how do you do? Ground ball to second and Dick McCullough. And that's a 2! And that's a base hit. Man, when things don't go good for Denny McLain, things don't go good. He's been pretty lucky, though. So McCullough makes the dive. Here's the error check. It's already a base hit. And that's a 9, so no error. The ball gets by him into right field. And a leadoff single. Dozier's now 2 for 2. A triple and a single. 1 through 16 base runner. 70% chance of stealing second. Kepler's a C bunter. He's 1 for 1 with a double. And the computer wants us to pull the corners in. We'll go with that. Wirtz in at third. Cash is holding on Dozier at first, but as soon as the pitch, he'll break towards the plate. And Kepler is looking for the 2-4 column. McLain bluffs the throw to first. Dozier gets back, so good job by McLain and Cash holding Dozier on. And now his full attention goes to Kepler. Here's the pitch to Kepler, and it is a 3-7. As it looks like McLain will bear down here, 3-7. Off the Kepler card, not a column of choice, though. But he works a walk. Oh, Freehand wanted the call. McLain wanted the call. The Detroit players wanted the call, but not the Minnesota Twins. So a single and a walk, the first 2 runners on for Joe Mauer. He singled the first time up, was denied a ribby when K-Line threw Kepler out at the plate for the first out of the inning. Mauer's 1 for 1, looking for the 1-4 column. McLain hoping to induce a double play ball. Here's the pitch to Mauer. McLain deals Mauer a 6-7. A 6-7 off the McLain card. Can they turn 2? 6-7. He jams him. That's a sky-high pop-up. Cash back to the outfield grass at first. Makes the catch, 1 away. Now bring up Miguel Sano, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1. Again, he comes up with a chance to knock in some ducks. Sano looking for the 2-4. McLain nods his head. Here's the pitch. And Sano is dealt a 2-8. So he's going to get a good pitch to look at. Can he make McLain pay? 2-8. Oh my lord, he strikes this ball deep. And that ball's gone. That's an 8. So Denny McLain gives up his 9th gopher ball of the project. As that ball goes to right center field. Bye-bye. K-Line just takes a look as that is crushed. And it is 4-0. As the Twins fans go nuts. They're taking it to Denny McLain. It's 4-0 off the 3-run homer by Miguel Sano. And Detroit starts to work that bullpen. That's the 9th gopher ball Denny McLain has given up in 9 starts. And here comes Kenny's Vargas. Vargas is 1 for 1. McLain works quickly to Vargas, looking for the 2-4. Instead, he gets a 1 column and an 8. 1-8. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a strikeout on the swing and the miss. Curveball got him. So 2 outs, base is empty. Bottom of the third, 4-0 Minnesota. And here's Eddie Rosario. He's looking for the 2-4 column. Here's the pitch to Eddie. And McLain deals Rosario a 2-9. McLain's just not hitting his spots. This is a Rosario column. It's a 2-9. Can he keep the inning alive? Strike 3 looking. Curveball froze him. And it was a hanging curveball, but he was looking dead red. Side retired, but the 3-run homer by the third baseman, Sano, and it's now 4-0 Twins. We go to the top of the 4th, due up for the Tigers. Horton, Cash, and Freehand. Tigers have to get the bats rolling here. Ervin Santana easily out-dueling Denny McLain. Horton walked his first time up. He's looking for the 3-4 column. Santana kicks and fires, and Horton instead gets a 1-4, so it's a 1 column and a 4. It's off the Horton card, 1-4. And that's a fly ball out to right. Kepler moving towards the line makes the catch, 1 away. Norm Cash steps to the plate, left-handed batting first baseman. He's 0 for 1. Looking to drive one out of the ballpark. Put the Tigers on the board. Here's the pitch to Cash. Looking to cash in. Santana deals Cash a 5-5 off the Santana card. 5-5. And that's a fly ball to left. He tries to go the other way. Rosario's there. Makes the catch. 2 down. Santana has baffled the Felines' bats so far. Tigers can't get anything done. Here comes Bill Freehan. He's 0 for 1. 25 home runs. Heart of the order right there when it comes to power. Horton, 36 home runs. Cash, 25 home runs. Freehan, 25 home runs. And Northrup, 21. Freehan looking for the 2-4. Here's the pitch from Santana, the Tigers catcher. And Freehan is dealt a 5-6. Tigers just in a rut here. 5-6. And a fly ball out to right. Kempler will make the catch. 1-2-3 go the Tigers. It has been total domination for Ervin Santana and the Twins. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 Minnesota. Joining us in the chat, ID Gesture. How are you, my friend? As he says, what's up to all you sexy people? Remember to check out ID Gesture's channel. Lots of good stuff on there. He just put up a Bo Jackson game. I got to check that out. I missed that live, so I think he did it yesterday. Also, check out Clinton Parks' fine channel. And check out Brian Ritchie if you're on Twitter. That's APA Replay on Twitter for some APA card and dice summaries and articles on the projects he's doing. And Out of the Ballpark 19. Here's Polanco. He is 0 for 1. Will be followed by Castro and Buxton. McLain has not done too well in this game. Here's the pitch from Denny McLain to Jorge Polanco. And Polanco gets a 2 column with a 7. 2-7. McLain needs to settle down here. That's going to be a fly ball out to Horton. Horton comes in a few steps, makes the catch, 1 away. Here comes Jason Castro, left-handed batting catcher. He is 0 for 1. Little pop in that bat, 10 home runs in 2017. McLain shakes off Freehan. Now he nods his head. Here's the pitch. And McLain deals Castro a 4 column and an 8. Column of choice. So whatever McLain shook off, probably a bad notion, should have stuck with Freehan. So that is a 4-8. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, Lord, Castro had a hittable hanging curveball, and he missed. So 2 outs. McLain looking for a 1-2-3 inning, get to the top of the 5th, down 4. And here comes Byron Buxton. He is 0 for 1. Right-handed batter. The center fielder awaits the Denny McLain offering. Here it is. And McLain deals Buxton a 5 column and a 6. So that is a 5-6 off the McLain card. And that's going to be strike 3 swinging. Side retired. So Denny McLain gets by with a hanging curveball, then strikes out Buxton. We go to the top of the 5th. Tigers trail 4-0. Ervin Santana back out on the hill for the Minnesota Twins. Due up for the Tigers, trying to get something going. Jim Northrup, Gates Brown, and Dick McCullough. Northrup is 0 for 1 and only batting 125 in the project. Santana looks in, nods his head. Castro sets the target. Here is the pitch to Northrup. Northrup's trying to get something going here. And it is a 5-8 off the Santana card. 5-8. As Santana continues to befuddle as Northrup will pop out to Polanco at short. Santana continues to befuddle and bedazzle the Tigers hitters. 1 away. Gates Brown strides to the plate. Brown is 0 for 1. Left-handed batter. Brown is a 9R. He hits righties quite well. Can he break through? 4-0 Twinkies. Here's the pitch to Brown, and Santana deals Brown a 4-5. Again, Santana making his pitches. 4 column and a 5. And he jams Brown. And that's a pop out to Dozier at second. Santana is just on today. coming high and inside, tight and inside, throwing the hard stuff. And here's Dick McCullough. 2 outs, base is empty. McCullough dropped in the batting order from 1 to 8 because he has been horrible. 118 batting average now. McCullough, a C bunter. Dick Wirtz on deck. Dick McCullough looking for the 2-4 column. Santana nods his head. Here's the pitch to McCullough, and Santana deals McCullough a 1-8. So it's a 1 column off the McCullough card, not a column of choice, though. 1-8. Can Santana get another 1-2-3 inning? Hard ground ball to Mauer. He waves off Santana, steps on the bag himself, side retired. Through 5, Santana is throwing a 1-hit shutout. Due up for the Twins, top of the order, and they have wrecked Denny McLain. Here's Brian Dozier. He's 2 for 2 with a single and a triple, followed by Kempler and Mauer. Can McLain finally retire Dozier? Again, Dozier looking for the 3-4. McLain kicks and fires, and Dozier will get a 2 column and a 9. 2-9 off the Dozier card. And he'll foul out to the third baseman, Wirt. 1 down. Finally, Dozier is retired. Max Kempler steps to the plate. He is 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. He has a ribby. Was thrown out by K-Line at the plate in the bottom of the first when Mauer singled. Here's the pitch to Kempler. And Denny McLain deals Kempler a 6-6. So this is off the McLain card. Could he finally be settling in? 6-6 off the Denny McLain card. And that's a hard ground ball to McCullough. He backhands it, throws to Cash, 2 down. Here's Joe Mauer, the first baseman's 1 for 2. Was denied a ribby when K-Line, as I've been stating, threw out Kempler at the plate. Left-handed batter. He's looking for the 1-4. Freehand sets the target. McLain kicks and deals. And Mauer will get column of choice here. 1 and an 11. So it's a 1 and an 11. Can he keep the inning alive? As he hits this ball hard. And that's a 5. He will single. A 2-out single by Joe Mauer. And that's his second hit of the game. Keeps the line moving as he singles to center. Northrop retrieves the ball. Throws it back into McCullough. And now bring up Miguel Sano. He hit a 3-run homer back in the bottom of the third to give the Twins what looks like a very commanding 4-0 lead with Ervin Santana on the mound, and he is in fuego. Again, Sano, is looking for the 2-4. Can he go yard against the gopher balling, chucking McLain? Even in the year of the pitcher, he gave up 31 homers. Here's the pitch from McLain to Sano, and it is a 4-8 again. 4-8. A column of choice off the McLain card for Sano. 4-8. Fastball. Strike 3 looking. Great job by Freehand framing that pitch. Sano didn't like the call. Side is retired. Top of the 6th. 4-0 Twins. Due up for the Tigers. As they have to get going here, folks. Wirt in the top of the order, Stanley and K-Line. Wirt is 0 for 1. He is an A bunter, and he's going to try to put a bunt down here for a hit. Yes. As the infield's playing normal. He bunts the ball. Santana fields it and fires to Mauer at first, and they get worked by a couple of steps. He bunted that ball a little too hard. Good play by Ervin Santana off the mound. So 1 out top of the order. Mickey Stanley's 1 for 2 with a double. He just missed a game-tying home run in the top of the 3rd. He doubled and was stranded. He's looking for the 4-1 column. Castro wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch from Santana. And Santana deals Mickey Stanley a 6 column and a 6. So Route 66 for Mickey Stanley off the Santana card. And that's a fly ball to Buxton in center. Buxton going back, reaches up, makes the catch, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty for Al K-Line. He is 0 for 2. K-Line looking for the 2-4. He awaits the Santana offering, And here's the pitch by Santana. And that is a 4-4. And it's a column of choice off the Santana card for K-Line, 4-4. K-Line hoping for more. And that's a fly ball out to center. And Buxton is an excellent defensive center fielder when it comes to range. There is not a hit 1 through 20 on it. So it's a 20. Doesn't matter. He's going to make the catch. He's going to be flying to make the diving catch. Now, will he make it or will there be an error? And that's a 6-1-1 and that's an 8. So Buxton will make the diving catch and the inning will be over. So K-Line hits that ball well. Right center field towards the gap, but making the diving sliding catch is Buxton. And once again, the Tigers go down meekly, 1-2-3. Bottom of the 6th, Ervin Santana and the Twins easily outdueling Denny McLain and the Tigers. They have a 4-0 lead, and looking to add to it, due up for the Twins, Vargas, Rosario, and Polanco to face Denny McLain. And McLain has gone 5 innings, 7 hits, 1 walk, 7 Ks, and a home run. He's given up 4 earned runs. So he's still striking out his fair share of batters, but it's the gopher ball that has got him in trouble. In 9 starts, he's given up 9 home runs. Vargas 1 for 2 left-handed batter. Here's the pitch from McLain to Vargas, and it is a 6-6. So it's off the McLain card. 6-6 for Vargas. Ground ball McCullough. He knocks it down, picks it up, throws to Cash, 1 away. Eddie Rosario steps to the plate. Left-hand batting left fielder. He's 0 for 2. He had 27 home runs in 2017. Can he take McLain Yard and bring more joy to the Twinkies fans here in Minnesota? Here's the pitch to Rosario. And Rosario is dealt a 2-7, and it's a column of choice for Rosario. Once again, McLain struggling to make his pitches. 2-7. It's going to be a lucky 7 for one of these two gentlemen. And it's going to be more luck for Rosario, as that's a 12. And Rosario hits his ball hard, deep, and far, as that's going to be off the right center field wall halfway up, and Rosario has a 1-out double. That's hit number 8 for the Twins off Denny McLain. Tigers again get some bullpen action up, and here comes Jorge Polanco, the shortstop left-handed batter, 0 for 2. Polanco looking for the 3-4. 1 away. Here's the pitch from McLain to Polanco, and Polanco is going to get the 3 column and a 6. So a 3-6 for Polanco, as McLain just cannot hit his spots, and that's ball 4 on the 3-1 count. So 2 on, 1 out for Jason Castro. Left-hand batting catcher is 0 for 2. Stanley and McCullough hoping to turn 2 and keep the goose egg on the board here in the bottom of the 6th. Tigers already trail by 4. They cannot afford any more. Here's the pitch to Castro looking for the 3-4. Instead, McLain bears down. It's a 6 column and a 6. So it's a 6-6 off the McLain card. Ground ball to McCullough. He's up with it. Underhand to Stanley, who goes to Cash. Double play. Side retired. Boy, to Denny McLain. And the Tigers need that. We go to the top of the 7th. Minnesota 4, Detroit nothing. Joining us in the chat, William Fergazzi. He says, good evening, Al, and everyone else. As ID Gesture says, make sure you like this video, guys, unless you think Al is up to more shenanigans. Oh, ID, the Red Sox aren't playing. Why would I be up to shenanigans? I'm playing as the Tigers, and I'm getting hammered. Denny McLain has not been good tonight, folks. Due up, again, the heart of this order, the power portion of the order. Horton, 36 home runs in 68. Cash, 25 home runs. Freehan, 25 home runs. And if anyone gets on, Northrup, 21 home runs. Horton's 0 for 1 with a walk. He wants a 3-4 column. Santana has been in fuego. Here's the pitch from Ervin Santana to Willie Horton. And it is a 5-3, and again off the Santana card, 5-3. What will it be? We shall see. And what it will be is a fly ball out to right. And Kepler. And that is an 8. So Kepler racing towards the ball. Error check. And that's an 8. He'll make the shoestring catch, 1 down. So, the Twinkies flashing the leather. 1 out, no one on for the first baseman, Norm Cash, power-hitting left-handed bat, 0 for 2. He does have 2 home runs in the project. Would love to get number 3 here. He's got to hit his columns, though. He's looking for the 3-4. Castro sets the target. Here's the pitch to Cash. Santana deals Cash a 2-10. So it's off the Cash card. Not a column of choice, though. 2-10. Ground ball to Dozier. He's up with it over to Mauer. 2 away. If you're scoring at home, that's 4-3. So 2 outs, base is empty for Bill Freehan. Freehan is 0 for 2. Santana has gone 6 2/3 innings. He's only given up 1 hit, no runs. He's walked 1, struck out 1. Here's the pitch to Freehan, looking for the 2-4 column. And again, Santana makes his pitch. It's a 5 column off the Santana card and a 2. 5-2 for Freehan. Ground ball to Polanco. Over to Mauer. Side retired. 1-2-3. Go the Tigers once again. And now it's timeout for trivia. Name a player who has driven in more than 2,000 runs in their careers. Name a player who has driven in more than 2,000 runs in their careers. One more time. Name a player who has driven in more than 2,000 runs in their careers. Well, I'm going to say Barry Bonds. He's the home run leader. So I'm going to say Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron. You only have to name one, but I'm going to name Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron, and Babe Ruth. Those are the top 3 home runs, right? Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root for the home team. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. One last time for the trivia question. Name a player who has driven in more than 2,000 runs in their careers. I went with Bonds, Aaron, and Ruth. You only have to name... Oh, Gehrig, that's a good one. William Fergazzi says Babe Ruth. Clinton Park says Gehrig, Mays. I think we got them all. Henry Aaron, William Fergazzi. Brian left. Good night, Brian. Brian Ritchie. Check him out on Twitter. His handle is Appa Replay. And card and dice summaries of his Appa games and Out of the Ballpark 19 games. All right. Lots of good stuff. Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth, Alex Rodriguez. Though that's it. Wow. So Barry Bonds did not make. Wow. So Hank Aaron and Babe Ruth, we had those. Cap Anson, which I think he played early 1900s. Alex Rodriguez. So those are the 4. I don't see any more. I don't see any more. So Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth, Cap Anderson, and Alex Rodriguez. I had went my 3. I just guessed 3. Well, I had Barry Bonds as my first. I'm thinking, well, he's the home run leader, but he does not have over 2,000 runners driven in. It was Hank Aaron and Babe Ruth. I had those. And then the chat had Hank Aaron, but no one had Cap Anson. The reason why I knew it wasn't Ted Williams all the time he missed. That's why I didn't think Ted. And I should have. Alex Rodriguez has 2,055, and that was through 2015. So that's he didn't play much longer after that. I don't think he played 2016, but then they cut him anyway. So all right, due up for the Twins. Buxton in the top of the order. Dozier and Kempler. Corners are in for Buxton. Denny McLain has not been good. He has gone 6 innings so far. 8 hits, 4 runs. He's given up a 3-run homer. And he gave up a solo run in the bottom of the first. It would have been more if K-Line didn't throw Kempler out at the plate. He's walked 2, struck out 7. He has not been able to hit his spots. Even though he does have 7 strikeouts, it's more the Twinkies missing the pitches. So Buxton is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from McLain to Buxton. And Buxton's looking for the 3-4. McLain deals him a 2 column and a 9. So it's a 2-9 to Byron Buxton. And that's going to be strikeout number 8. Strikeout number 8. So that's the 8th strikeout of the game, the 70th of the project. Top of the order. And here's Brian Dozier, 2 for 3. A single and a triple. He scored a run. Dozier looking for the 3-4 column. Digs in the right-hander's batter's box. McLain kicks and deals to Dozier. And it is a 5-2 off the McLain card. 5-2 to Dozier. 1 out, no one on. That's a ground ball to Dick McCullough. And that's a 5. So that's a G3 number sign. We don't know if McCullough has made the play. He makes a dive at it. Error check. And that is a 12. So no error on the play. But let's see if McCullough makes the diving stop. He goes to his right. He dives. What a play! As he throws from his knees to Cash, who scoops it out of the dirt. And they just nip Dozier at first, denying his 3rd hit of the game. William Fergazzi says 1871 to 1897 for Anson. Thank you very much, William. ID Jester in the chat says, very well done, guys. You are too smart for your own good. All right, so 2 outs, and here comes Max Kempler. McLain and the Tigers have to keep it a 4-run deficit and get to the top of the 8th and hope that the bats finally wake up. Kempler 1 for 2 with a double and a ribby. Here's the pitch from McLain to Kempler, and it is a 2-5, and Kempler hits his column, 2-5. So does McLain make a mistake here? 2-5. Yes, he does. Kempler picks up his 2nd double to right center field off the wall, as he easily glides into the second base bag with 2 outs. So that is the 9th hit off Denny McLain. Here comes Joe Mauer. This could be the last batter for McLain. Mauer is 2 for 3. Can he knock in Kempler? He tried in the first inning, but Al Kaline threw him out. Mauer looking for the 1-4. Freehand sets the target. McLain rocks and fires to Mauer. And Mauer will get the 4 column off the McLain card. Column of choice, it's a 4-7. 4-7. Lucky for one of these 2 gents. 4-7. 2 outs, Kempler off on contact. And Mauer strikes this ball quite hard. And that is a 7 back-to-back doubles. And it's a 5-0 ball game. As Mauer mashes one to the gap. Northrup's not going to get there. That's going to get down to the wall. And it's 5-0. Denny McLain has been... Words cannot describe how bad he's pitched. And here comes Miguel Sano, who has already homered off McLain. That's it for Denny McLain. Pitching coach comes out. Catcher goes out. Cash goes out. Meeting at the mound. Let's take a quick look. Sano is a righty. John Wyatt will come in, the former Red Sox. He was on the 67 Red Sox, the Impossible Dream Team. And then he moves on to the 68 Tigers, so he was on 2 World Series teams. That's it for Denny McLain. He was not good, folks. He's responsible for Mauer at second. Let's just give you the Denny McLain numbers. Denny McLain went 6 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 5 runs. All of them earned. Walked 2, struck out 8, and gave up a homer to the man at the plate, Sano. He's in line for the loss. He'll drop to 5-4 if the Tigers do not have a miracle comeback. So 2 outs. Mauer is at second, 1 through 12 base runner. And Wyatt will face Sano. John Wyatt 2 wins, 4 losses, 2 saves in 49 innings pitched. He gave up 5 home runs in 68. Struck out 42, walked 26. Does have some control issues. Miguel Sano looking for a 2 or a 6 column. Wyatt picks up the sign from Freehan. Here's the pitch to Sano. And it's a 3 and an 8 off the Sano card. Not a column of choice, though. 3-8. Mauer will be off on contact at second with 2 outs. And Wyatt, there's the walk bugaboo. As I said, he has issues with walks sometimes. And the inning stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs for Kenneth Vargas. He's 1 for 3, left-handed batter. Well, switch hitter, he's going to bat lefty. Wyatt takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest, the windup and the pitch to Vargas. And that is a 5-11 off the Wyatt card. Can the Tigers get out of this now? 5-11. That's a hard hit ball. When things go bad, they go bad. And that is a 3, and that will be a base hit. So Vargas will collect his second hit. Will Mauer score with 2 outs? He should get a decent jump. That ball goes to left. Willie Horton has a -2 arm. They're waving. They're waving Mauer around. We're going to throw for the lead runner. Mauer will be safe 1 through 13. 14 and a higher. He is out. Here comes a throw by Horton, and it is a 9. Mauer scores as the throw is off target, and it's 6-0. Twins. They have taken it to the Tigers over and over and over again. Hello, Ken Castro. Hope all is well. Writer extraordinaire from the great state of Rhode Island. So 2 outs, 6-0. As the Twinkies tack on 2 more. They've driven McLain out of the game, and they're looking to drive John Wyatt out of the game. As here's Rosario. And that's it for John Wyatt. Here comes John Hiller, the closer. He hasn't seen action in a long time. John Hiller, 9-6 with 2 saves. Actually had 12 starts. Gave up 9 gopher balls, struck out 78, and walked 51. Tough on lefties. He's at 3L. Rosario's a lefty, and he's tougher on righties. Rosario 1 for 3 with a double. Chance to knock in a couple of ducks. 2 outs. Sano, very poor base runner at second. And Vargas equally as poor at first. But they have the extra jump with 2 outs. Rosario waits the Hiller pitch. And it's a wild pitch. Curveball in the dirt. Goes about 59 feet. Freeman can't block it. And they're going to call the pass ball. That's a tough pass ball, my friends. So runners advance to second and third. Sano at third. Vargas at second. Rosario still at the plate looking for the 2-6 column. Hiller rocks and fires. And it is a 5-7 off the Hiller card. 5-7. Will the Tigers mercifully get out of this inning? Ground ball to McCullough. 20-sided dice roll. No, they won't. That is a 1. That's a base hit. So another ball past McCullough. Error check on the throw in. And that's triple snake eyes. That's a 3. So no error, but that's a single. Past the dive. McCullough. Ball gets into right field. Sano scores. And they hold up Vargas. They don't challenge K-Line's arm. And it's now 7-0 Twins. Tigers are being roughed up. They have not fared well in this project. They're going to look like they're going to drop in 9 games. They're going to drop to 5-4 now. And here's Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. The windup and the pitch from Hiller to Polanco. And he's looking for the 3-6 column instead. He gets a 2-9. 2-9 off the Polanco card. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. They'll be off on contact. 2-9 to Jorge Polanco. And that's a hard ground ball to McCullough. He backhands it and flips to second. Stanley covers the bag. Side retired. Putt. The Twins score 3. We go to the top of the 8th. Minnesota 7, Detroit nothing. Denny McLain has been driven out of the game. And Ervin Santana has been outstanding. He has gone 7 innings. He's throwing a 1-hit shutout. He has walked 1, struck out 1. He'll face Northrup, Brown, and McCullough. Northrup is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Ervin Santana. Northrup looking for the 1-4. He gets the 2 column and a 6. So it's a 2-6 as Ervin Santana continues his mastery. Ground ball to Maurer. He takes it to the bag himself, 1 away. Gates Brown's 0 for 2. Left-handed batting designated here. He's looking for the 1-3. Santana sets and deals to Brown. And Brown gets his column. Can finally the Tigers do some damage off Ervin Santana? It is a 3 and an 8. So a 3 column and an 8 off the Gates card. And he works a walk. So that's a second base on balls given up by Ervin Santana. 1 out, 1 on. 7-0 Twins. Here's Dick McCullough. He's 0 for 2. Polanco and Dozier looking to turn 2 up the middle. McCullough looking for the 2-4. Castro sets the target. Santana deals to McCullough, and it is a 4. So column of choice for Dick McCullough, 4-11. Off the Santana card, could Santana be tiring? As McCullough hits his ball deep. And gone! That is a 1. So Dick McCullough hits a 2-run homer to right. Kempler just watches that ball go bye-bye like a beautiful balloon, as we state. And finally, the Tigers are on the board on the HR Puffin stuff. It's 7-2. And could Santana be running out of steam? Here comes the weak-hitting third baseman, Dick Wirt. Does have 12 homers. And it's not like we have anyone good on the bench. I mean, if they brought up a lefty, we could go to Eddie Matthews. Wait a second. No, what am I saying? Righty. We're going to go with Eddie Matthews now. He's a lefty. Should have had Matthews starting to begin with. So here's Eddie Matthews to pinch hit. Matthews batting .273 on the project with 2 ribbies. Matthews wants that 3 column. He's got some pop on that 3 column. 3-4. So there's 1 out. Tigers finally on the board with a Dick McCullough 2-run homer. Santana deals to Eddie Matthews. Can he turn back the hands of time? I think not, as this is a 1-10. A 1-10, not a column of choice, but Matthews will find the one possible hit there. And it's a possible single, 1 through 12. And it's a 7! So Eddie Matthews with a pinch hit single. So that's a 7. So Eddie Matthews singles as Santana makes his pitch. But Matthews stays right on it and hits a line shot up the middle. And there goes Ervin Santana. There goes our hero. And here's Mickey Stanley. And coming in is Brandon Kintzler. I believe he is the closer for the Twins. Brandon Kintzler in 2017, 4 wins, 3 losses, and 29 saves. Earned run average 3.03, so they finally get through against Santana. But it could be a little too late here, folks. As we're 1 out, top of the 8th. Detroit's pushed 2 runs across. Matthews, the pinch hitter, is at first. Kintzler did give up 5 gopher balls, striking out 39, walking 16, so he's not a big strikeout pitcher. Puts the ball in the strike zone. Here's Mickey Stanley, 1 for 3. Could this be the Tigers' charge? Could they be roaring to a miracle victory? Mickey Stanley looking for the 4-1. Kintzler is ready. He deals to Stanley. And it's a 4. So Stanley will get a column of choice off the Kintzler card. 4-2. Hard ground ball to third. Sano to Dozier. On to first, double play. Side retired, so Kinsler does his JOB as it goes 5 to 4 to 3. And Matthews will stay in to play third as he's erased on the double play that ends the inning. So Eddie Matthews will stay in to play third. Hiller will stay out on the hill. He'll face Castro. The catcher's a left-handed batting catcher. He's 0 for 3. And Tigers trail by 5 here in the bottom of the 8th. Minnesota 7, Detroit 2. Here's the pitch to Castro from Hiller. He's looking for the 3-6, and he gets the 6. So column of choice off the Hiller card, and it is a 6-4. Will Castro show Hiller the door? Ground ball to Eddie Matthews at third. So he sees action right away, and that's a 5. And that is a base hit past the dive of Eddie Matthews. Error check is a 12. No error. So Castro gets his first hit. Corners move in for Buxton. He's an A bunter. He's not bunting. Here's the pitch to Buxton from Hiller. And that is a 3-8 and column of choice for Brian Buxton. 3-8. Twins looking to get those runs back that they gave up in the top of the 8th. No outs. Castro at first. 3-8. And strike 3 looking. Couldn't pull the trigger. That was a hittable pitch. So 1 out. Hiller and the Tigers catch a break there. Top of the order. Brian Dozier 2 for 4 with a triple. Castro's at first, 1 through 10 base runner. Cash holding him on. Stanley and McCullough hoping to turn 2 up the middle. The windup and the pitch to Dozier. Hiller deals Dozier a 3 column, so it's a column of choice and a 10. Tigers pitching has not been on today. 3-10. And Dozier gets a hold of this one. He drives this ball deep. And gone! That's a 3, and that's a 2-run homer. So Dozier is a single away from the cycle. As he hits that one to left, Horton just turns and looks as that ball is bye-bye birdie. As they get those 2 runs right back to the joy of the Twins fans. It's now 9-2 Minnesota. You're the pitcher Mike took us, they're saying. And here comes Max Kempler. Kempler's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and a ribby. 1 out, base is empty. Kempler looking for the 6-2 column. And he instead gets a 4 column and a 9. So the 4 off the Hiller card. 4-9. Can they pick up their second out here? As this ball is hit, if it's a 1, it's a triple. And it's a 1, but there's a 0 behind it, so it's a 10. So that will be an out. So that'll be the second out of the inning. That's a hard hit ball. Kaline goes racing back at the track. He leaps and makes the catch, and he bangs into the wall, averting disaster. But I guess disaster's already struck 9 times as it's 9-2 Minnesota. 2 outs, base is empty for Joe Mauer. 3 for 4, a double and a ribby. Mauer awaits the Hiller offering, and here it is. And the white dice has jumped. And that is a 3-8. And it's a Mauer column. Why not? 3-8. No, you're the pitcher tonight. But Hiller, strike 3, swing and a miss. Side mercifully retired. We go to the top of the 9th. Minnesota 9, Detroit 2. Due up for Detroit in their last gasp effort. Kaline, Horton, and Cash. Simple instructions from the bench. Move the line. Move the line. Kaline's 0 for 3. He'll face Brandon Kinsler. Kinsler picks up the sign from Castro. Here's the pitch to Al Kaline. Can the Hall of Famer come through? And Kaline gets a 2-6, so column of choice for Kaline. 2-6. Again, Tigers just want to move the line, and that's a base hit. for K-Line. And that's an 18, so that's a single. So K-Line leads off the top of the ninth with a single. Tigers just want to move the runners. Everyone move the line. Don't make an out. So here's Willie Horton. Horton's 0 for 2 with a walk. He awaits the Kinsler offering. Horton's looking for the 3-4 column. And he gets a 3. So can Horton move the line? It is a 3 and a 6. So a 3 column with a 6. And Horton hits this ball hard. 1 through 12 is a homer. And that's a 10. Willie Horton goes a yard. And that's a 2-run homer. And it's going to be 9-4. And that's going to be Horton's 3rd home run of the project as he strikes that ball well to left. As that goes upper deck and gone. He crushed that pitch off Kinsler. And it's 9-4. Here's Norm Cash. Could they be coming back? Again, Cash's job, get on base, move the line. He's 0 for 3, the left-handed batting first baseman. He's looking for a 3-5. Again, Kinsler rocks and fires, and Cash gets a 5. So a column of choice off the Kinsler card. 5-9. 5-9. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. He missed it. And Rosario's there at the track, makes the catch, 1 away. Twins 2 outs away from a 9-4 victory. Bill Freehand's 0 for 3, the catcher. 25 home runs in 68. Again, the job, move the line to the next batter. Here's the pitch to Freehand, and Kinsler deals Freehand a 5-10. Not a column of choice for Freehand. 5-10 off the Kinsler card. And that's a ground ball to Sano at 30. Throws to Mauer, 2 down. So Kinsler settled down after the 2-run homer by Horton. Tigers are down to their final out, and it's Jim Northrup, and he's batting a miserable 118 in this project. No homers, 2 ribbies. He's looking for the 1-5 column. Kinsler is looking to end this game and give the victory to the Twins. Castro sets the target. Here's the pitch to Northrup, and it is a 3, so it's not a column of choice. It's a 3-3. What will it be? We shall see. It's off the Northrup card, the 3-3. Hard ground ball to Dozier. He knocks it down, picks it up, throws to Mauer. Ball game over. The Minnesota Twins wreck Denny McLain and the 68 Tigers 9-4. So the 2017 Twins give the worst beating to a 68 team in this project. So Denny McLain now falls to 5 wins and 4 losses, and so do the Tigers. So next up for the Twins, they'll try to take this... see if they can do the same thing with Bob Gibson. We shall see, as the Cardinals will take on the Twins, and Denny McLain will have to regroup with the Tigers as they take on the Brewers. Let's get the box score, and we will call it a stream. Let's make this fit to the screen. So if you're a Tigers fan, no joy in Mudville. Denny McLain and the Tigers get wrecked. Player of the game, I have to give it to Ervin Santana and Dozier. And Sano, the 3-run homer that really put the game out of reach. Santana gets the win. He went 7 1/3 innings, and before he got into the 8th, he was throwing a 1-hit shutout. But in the 8th, he gave up 2 runs and a home run. It was a 2-run homer. Was it a 2-run homer? McCullough hit the homer. Let's just see. McCullough. Yes, it was a 2-run homer. Okay. So Santana gets the win. Again, tired at the end. in the 8th. He went 7 1/3. 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, a walk, a strikeout, and a 2-run homer to McCullough. Kinsler struggled in an inning and 2/3. He went 2 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, and he gave up the 2-run homer in the top of the 9th to Willie Horton. The loss goes to Denny McLain, who now falls to 5-4. So do the Tigers. He went 6 2/3 inning. It was god-awful. Never hit his pitches. Never hit his spots. 10 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned. Walked 2. He did strike out 8. Gave up the 1 homer to Sano. It was a 3-run blast in the bottom of the 3rd that basically put the game away as Santana was on. Ervin was magic. So McLain's ERA is now 2.95. Wyatt came in, John Wyatt, couldn't get anybody out. He gave up a hit and a run and a walk. John Hiller pitched an inning and 3rd, and he was not good, folks. 3 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, struck out 2, and gave up a home run. And his ERA, 7.71 now. And that home run was to Dozier. The Tigers couldn't really produce anything until late in the ball game. They scored 2 in the top of the 8th, 2 in the top of the 9th. Stanley 1 for 4. K-Line 1 for 4 with a run scored. Horton 1 for 3, a run scored, and a 2-run homer. Cash 0 for 4. Freehand 0 for 4. Northrop 0 for 4. It's a lot of power right there. They went 0 for 12. Brown 0 for 2 with a run scored. McCullough 1 for 3, a run scored, and a 2-run homer. Ironically, we dropped him in the lineup. Seemed to be more comfortable down there. And Wirt was 0 for 2. He was taken out of the game for the pinch hitter Eddie Matthews, who singled. He was 1 for 1 and stayed in the ball game to play 3rd. The Tigers in a crushing defeat, 31 at-bats, 4 runs, 5 hits, 4 ribbies. Dozier for the Twins, co-player of the game with Ervin Santana, 3 for 5, 3 runs scored, 2 ribbies, and he had a home run. He was a single away from the cycle. He doubled, tripled, and homered. Kepler was 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored and a ribby. Maurer 3 for 5. Tigers pitching didn't fool anybody. 3 for 5, a run scored and a ribby. Sano 1 for 3, 2 runs scored and a 3-run homer. Vargas 2 for 4 with a ribby. Rosario 2 for 4 with a ribby. Polanco 0 for 3, excuse me. Castro 1 for 4 with a run scored, and Buxton 0 for 4. So Polanco and Buxton, the only 2 Tigers starters who did not get a hit. The Twins in victory, 36 at-bats, 9 runs, 14 hits, 9 ribbies. Once again, after 9 starts, Denny McLain is 5-4 with an ERA of 2.95. The Tigers are also 5-4. So in this project, they get 24 starts, 12 home, 12 away. We're doing our away games first, and all the other games will be home. And Bob Gibson has fared better than Denny McLain. So that is it, folks. Thank you very much to Herb Pilgrim, Clinton Parks, William Fergazzi, Ken Castro, ID Gesture. Who else do we have in the chat? I said Herb Pilgrim, William Fergazzi. I think we got them all. Like Bogey. Oh, Brian Ritchie. Check him out on Twitter. Appa Replay. That's his handle. So Beatles Eternally. Moderator extraordinaire. Musician extraordinaire. Magician extraordinaire. So thank you very much, gentlemen. Check out Clinton Parks' channel. Wonderful channel on YouTube for retro baseball, Out of the Ballpark, and National Pastime 3. Check out ID Gesture. He has a sports and RPG games and strategy games. He just put up a Bo Jackson replay using Inside Pitch. And I think we've got everybody. Ken Castro. So thank you very much, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the game. Joker68. Hey, buddy. Just caught the last season of it. And I'm from Detroit. Thanks, Al, for a great game. Joker68, how are you doing, buddy? Hope all is well. Sorry about your Tigers. I did my best. The dice were not with the Tigers and Denny McLain. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. McLain won 31 games. He gave up 31 homers. Not good. I mean, he pitched. I think Bob Gibson overall, obviously, the much better pitcher. And so far, it's been proved out. So anyway, thank you very much, gentlemen. It is 11:28. I might come back with something. I don't know. So if you're around and I come back, you want to jump on once again, that's cool. If not, thank you. Take care. Health and happiness. Till next time. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt and the big left hook. Peace.